All right, let's look at Pixlr X, which is a great photo editor for people in web design, so you don't have to know a whole lot about image editing. So if you have a picture, you can just go to Open Image and go to your Pictures folder or wherever and grab a picture. Or you can load based on the URL of a picture. So for instance, if I see this puppy here, I can right-click this puppy and open the image in a new tab. And then from in here, you can try to copy the address. Sometimes they work. Sometimes they don't. We'll see if this one loads. And then it says open it. You want to create a new image? Yes. And then there's my puppy. Okay? So that's all you got to do. You have to make sure you open it in a new thing. So open image in a new tab and then get it. And it really works better if you click the image first and you do it from over here because you're better likely to get a big picture. Open image in new tab. And I get this really big picture. Okay, actually I like that one better. So we'll go pull this one in here. So back to home, load URL, paste it in, load new image. Okay, and I'll just do full HD. Okay, so here's my image. And then you've got buttons down the left-hand side. When you're done with it all together, you'll hit your save button, and here's your zoom buttons. Every document does have layers, so as you put multiple things in, you can drag and drop these, and you can also lock them or make them see-through. So this first button is your range and style. I don't have any layers here to deal with, so I don't have anything to worry about there. Animation, which we haven't gotten into yet. Layout, this is how you can resize. So if you need your picture to be a different size from the beginning, you can resize the scale here. And then add text. So for our assignment, we had to add text. You click add new text. You type your word in the box over here where it says text. I'll just put dog. Okay, and then you just change your size to be whatever size you want it to be. If you had multiple words, there's line spacing and stuff. There's even letter spacing on here if you needed letter spacing. And of course, you can change your font. Don't use any of the gold ones because that requires a premium account. Down at the bottom, you're going to see things like uppercase or bold or whatever. And then additionally down here we have other options too. So let me pick this up and scoot it over here a little bit. Let me resize the box. Scoot it over here. So you can see it's over here. Now you have options for curve. So you can choose to curve it like so. That's kind of fun. You can use warp, which is going to change the direction that it goes. And you have to hit the buttons to do positive or negative. I'm going to do that one a little bit. And there's other buttons you can choose too. Whatever you pick, of course, you know, you got to leave it on there. Leave it twisted on so that it will stay. All right, there's also outline. So if you want to put an outline around your letters, that's outline. And you could choose how big that outline is going to be. And if you wanted to do a shadow, you could turn a shadow on down here as well. And I can add that shadow. Okay. So for our example, we got to have big words that are warped, or we've done some things too down here at the bottom. We also have to have our name. So we need to click off of this layer altogether. So we have these two layers, nothing is clicked on, and then you can add additional text. And I can click add new text. And again, I would just type in my name. On the other, you should probably put your first and last, but I have one hand holding my microphone. And then again, you can change the font to be whatever color that you need. If you need a color from the picture, just click on the little eyedropper here and click on your picture and it will change it to one of those colors. All right, now I'm going to click off of it and then I can resize my box and put this down in the corner. Okay, and you can see now I have 3 layers, dog, my name, and the dog itself. You can also add additional things. Just when you're adding things, always click off of the original layer. Add element allows you to search for things. Now, most of them are paid, so it is kind of hard to find a whole lot. But I could go in here and search around. Sometimes like winter ones right now are free. Some of the Christmas ones are free. New Year's got some free ones. So there are images in here, but if you download an image, all you have to do is click Add Media, and then you just upload your image into the document. Okay, I'm just gonna like take these eyeballs, for instance. Okay, so I can add those in there that way. You can also just copy and paste. So let's say I found a puppy clip art in here, for instance. See if I can find one on a transparent background. Of course I can't when I really want to and I'm in a hurry, right? There we go, here's one. So I'm just going to right click copy and then go in here and you can just paste, and you'll have to say allow. Okay. So in your instructions for this, you need to have another image that you put down in the corner by your name. And then for your other image, we're going to use a cutout effect. So this is crop. That's not what we want. Crop would be for the whole image. Cutout would be to cut out a part of an image. So like if I wanted to keep this eyeball, which would look weird, but we're going to do it. If I just wanted to keep part of this eyeball here, then I can come in here and choose either a specific shape, or I can use my magic cutout if I have like a white background I want to get rid of. Or I'm going to use draw. I could do lasso if I wanted to draw around it. But I'm going to click on this draw, and I'm going to, I'm actually going to start off with remove because it's easier. And I don't want it to be fuzzy, so I'm going to turn the softness down. Okay. And then you would just paint over like what I want to keep, right? Kind of like so. Say I want to keep that eyeball. Okay. And it disappears, but all you have to do is invert it, and then like I just have the eyeball. Now that I just have the eyeball, I can keep it on remove, and then it's almost like erasing. Like whatever you go over, when you let go, it disappears. Okay. And again, this is going to look super creepy, but that's fine. So if there's a close button at the bottom of these or an apply, you do have to click that. So I'm going to apply my cutout and hit close. And now there we go. So we can give him a third eye, I guess, or whatever. Okay. In your example, please don't be like super weird. Just another picture somewhere. If you had like another little dog that you cut off, you could put it like, you know, over here. If you need it to be in front, just drag these layers so it's up higher. Okay. All right. And then click off of it so you can do other things. And then there's adjust in here so you can adjust like colors, or you can make something like the whole picture like black and white or whatever. You can hit reset if you don't like it. There's different options there. Below that are effects. You'll have to do some effects later on in here. Again, make sure you're only using free effects. But there's different presets in here for that. So like InStage has different settings, like this Cocoa setting, or you know, whatever. It's kind of like Instagram filters basically, and you have to hit apply on those. Okay. And then there's other additional things that we're not really going to get into in here. So that's basically what you're going to do. Once you get finished with it, zoom out, make sure you have everything that is required, and then you're going to hit save. Now, if we needed a transparent background, which we don't because there's stuff on this one, you would choose a PNG. But since we're just doing a picture, we would just save it as a JPG. And here you can also resize. So if it's like way too big, you could resize it right here. And then simply hit save as. Give it a name. You can't change the image because you already said it was going to be a JPEG, but give it a simple name. Remember, web pages should always have simple names. And then this is what you're going to turn in for me as practice to show me that you know how to use Pixlr. Good luck.